Good morning. Welcome to FYI. It's the 29th day of November. Believe it or not, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy I am here. And we're good to go, folks. Quite a few things to share with you this morning. Making the morning papers happening internationally, regionally, and right here in the 592. How is the weather where you folks are, guys? It's raining. It's raining at our end. It is raining. We hope that if it's raining at your end, you try to stay dry. If it's cold, try to stay warm, folks. We hope that the weather agrees with you today and doesn't detain you too much. A lot of work to get done. I wish you guys a productive day wherever you guys are joining us from. Whether you're coming in from Twitter, you're coming in from YouTube, all our tubers, good to see you folks. Or you guys are joining us perhaps on LinkedIn. Maybe you're joining us on LinkedIn. Maybe you're joining us on Facebook. Lots of you joining us out of Facebook, guys. Good to see Lawrence McKenzie, Fennel Innes, Beatrice Selby, George Hector, Annette Cummings. Great to see you folks. I see Maureen Williams is here and Julian Mars. I see Claire Alexis Chomley is here as well. And good to see Carol Rollins, guys. Whatever you're doing, we're so grateful. We're so grateful that whether you're in the 5-9 show, you're way out there in the diaspora, you've taken the time to tune in and bring yourself up to speed with some of what's happening at our end, guys. We're so privileged. We are so humbled by that. Mona Moore and Emily Durant. Charles Duncan, good to have you, and Gloria Fraser, Cheryl Bascom, Greenwich. Do tell us, how is Barbados this morning? How is Barbados? Good to have you as well. And I see Patricia Graves, Andy Goodman has joined us, and Fennel, of course. John Jones, what would the morning program be without you good folks? Emily Durant and Michaela Andrews Coates, what would the morning be without you great folks? Guys, we trust that you tuned into our program. In the ring last night, we did an extensive report on what's happening at Mocha Arcadia, and we refer that program to you. If you haven't had a chance to see this yet, it is right on our timeline on Facebook, on YouTube. It's right there as well on YouTube, and we hope that you guys can go back and look at that and kind of bring yourself up to speed with some of what's been happening there at Mocha Arcadia, some of the grievances of the residents in relation to their land dislocation, folks, and we're going to talk a little bit about that on our program this morning. But for those of you who want the full report, you can refer to our programming last night on that. We're gonna circle back to that a little bit. FYI, good to see you, and again, John and Jorette David, good to see you. Lynette Jacobs, guys, we trust you guys had a good evening the night before you. It's far spent. You fired up and you are ready to go for today. Joy Pamela and Gwyneth. We fired up. Beatrice Selby, are we? We hope by time we get through our program, you won't be in that frame of mind to take on the challenges that the day have for you. We're not just gonna gonna be buffeted and overcome by the challenges, but we're gonna surmount them, folks. We ain't just surviving. We're living, and we more than living. We gotta thrive. That is the aim of life. To thrive. That's what you want. A good life, to thrive, not just to survive and your daily method and getting through. No. We wish you guys a productive day. Money gotta make, folks. And we hope that you guys make some money today. Because, unfortunately, good folks, we don't run on water. Unfortunately, we are so grateful that each and every one of you are there with us. I don't know if the guys have the weather for us this morning. We're going to bring that back as a usual feature. But it's raining where we are. How is the weather there at your end? Folks like Candy and Wilton Blue. Kim, look, how is the weather at your end? I see Vanilla Garnet has joined us as well. How are things doing by y'all? We can hear the rain outside, rumbling. This is not a patter of the raindrops. No, this is rumbling outside with this rain. But we trust where you guys are, it is dry. Irregardless, and regardless of the weather, we're going to forge our way forward and do what we have to get done today. Yeah. They're saying, mornings mostly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms into the afternoon, and then nighttime, thunderstorm, not scattered, it's right there. Guys, we hope the weather's better by yours. We know up north, the cold stepping in even more. Warren Figuera and all the other guys who are joining us, how is the weather down by your end? Do let us know. How the weather treating you all down there. Leonard Jacobs and Joel Ward. Do let us know, good folks, good people. how the weather is treating you guys. And anybody coming home for Christmas? Will you guys be home for, I mean, like this side of the Atlantic for Christmas? Of course, you're gonna go home. But are you guys coming this side of the Atlantic for Christmas? Do let us know. Do let us know. Little Jacob says, a sun in Texas, but a little cold. We're grateful. We hope that that's going to do good for you. Texas, sun, but a little cold. Brooklyn, they're telling us, a little bit under the weather. Brooklyn, let me see if I can go back. Cold in Brooklyn, 37 degrees. Wow. 37 degrees in Brooklyn. Well, Dolly, bundle up there. Dolly Anderson, Linton, bundle up there in Brooklyn, Dolly. Don't let that cold keep you back. Don't let it keep you down by any means. Hyacinth Ferguson, we see you there, Hyacinth. We see you. We see Hyacinth and all the other guys. We see you, and Leonard Jacobs, Beatrice LB, we see you as well. We see you as well. Good to see you, Hyacinth, and Annette Cummins. Good to see you, Annette. Annette says people contribute to the show. Credible, valid information. Endorse, Annette. Endorse. If I'm going to pin a tweet, this was going to be it. If I'm going to pin a tweet, this was going to be it. Annette says to contribute to the program, contribute to the show, credible and valid information. We endorse. Afifa Mohammed, we see you there. Afifa says, good afternoon. Gotta be China. Gotta be up north, Europe. Right? Good morning. Good to see you, Pansy Fields. Pansy says we have bright sunshine. Pansy, where are you joining us from? Do let us know. Candy says, shout out to Caribbean Skeldon. What's the weather like? Afifa Mohammed says it's cold in Oxford. It is cold in Oxford. Yep. Beatrice says, cold here in Queens, but I'm bundled up and I'm good. Excellent. It's cold in Queens, folks. Cold in Queens. Rain in Kurukuru. Gloria Skinner says, it's rain in Kurukuru. Like, I feel like we're around the corner, Gloria. Gloria, I feel like we're right around the corner. Afifa says, no, we ain't coming home. Afifa, you're able, you're able. But thanks for joining each and every one of you guys. We got quite a bit of information to get through. Good to see Chin Sing Henry. Chin Sing says, Sherry, get your fabulous stories this now. You know, so the cameras put on about 23 pounds. Guys, you see the camera puts 2 or 3 pounds. Candy says it's sunny in Cleverton, Skeldon. Be happy for you, Candy. 37 degrees in Philadelphia. Chin Sing Henry says 37 degrees in Philadelphia. Please and thank you. What about Georgia? Did you guys have a rainy night in Georgia? Moving on. Raymond Jones, Ian Williams, good to see you folks. Good morning, everybody. As you guys come on, hot into the weather, Mona Moses, Wickenham, what? Tell us what's happening in Wickenham. Bright sunshine in Linden, Ian Williams says. Bright sunshine in Linden. Right? Bright sunshine in Linden. We're happy about that. Right? Chin Sing says, come on, share the live. Y'all listen to Chin Sing, please, I'm begging. Listen to Chin Sing. Share the live. That's what Chin Sing says. Share. Folks, we getting a little thing, We getting a little thing. I'm warning y'all. We getting a little thing. We getting a little thing. Right? We got the morning papers ready, guys, and we're ready to shoot some of those headlines at you and let you know some of the things making the morning papers today. We're going to shoot some of that at you. Folks want to know where's Marlon? Which Marlon? Lorimer? Which Marlon we talking about? Marjorie Boomerang. Good to see you, Marjorie, and Sharon Belgrave Forrest, and I see Margaret Nelson too. Good morning, Margaret, and welcome, guys. Share the live. You're gonna smash that emoji button for us, guys. Smash that emoji button. Share the live. You know how we do it. We're good to have all of you wonderful folks here with us, and we are ready to get into the morning papers. If the guys are ready, we are ready. Who's with us? Who's with us? If we're ready. Ingrid Crawford said song. Cherry Alexis said song. The folks want song. Are you guys hearing us now? You tell us, Michael Tillman, Cecile Ogle, Leonard Jacob says song. They want song. Let us know when the song is back. YouTube says song. Facebook wants song. Pansy Field says song. Leonard Jacob says no song. We're working it, guys. We're working it. Old strain. Leonard says yes. Perfect. Jason Boyd says perfect. Song back. Song. Yes, so we say we're not impressed with this 25% economic growth outlook in the medium term, in the middle term, in the medium term. We're not impressed by that because we're not feeling it. We're not feeling it. The Guyanese people not feeling it. Ask the folks at KLP Maka whether they get time with 25% economic growth outlook. We're just not feeling it in our pockets. And we were saying, I think before we last sung, that some of us gotta forego the carpet this Christmas. We gotta forego the blinds, the new blinds. We gotta pull out some of the old ones. You gotta pull out some of the old ones. You gotta forego a trip of the meat from the paper pot. So all you got this Christmas is juice. all you got is gravy, is black gravy. The meat missing, you gotta forego that. You know? But I don't know if people in the Western world do Christmas like us. This big wholesale shopping, you know, everything gotta be new. The mats, you know, everything, the plates, the everything. Right? We gotta forego some of that. Right? And we fish pepper pot this year. That's it, fish selling reasonable. That's the assumption. Fish selling reasonable. But based on the scarcity of fish too. Because them boys said the ExxonMobil scale away the fish. So it can just be black gravy and bread. If you can afford the bread. Maybe it's just the gravy. You just drink it down like a soup. Right? Gresham? Yep. So that's why we quoted that, because when they say medium term, we can't get excited. You think the public servant is going to be excited? Oh, 25% economic growth outlook on the medium term. You think you can see those public servants backflipping? How come we didn't see all those photo ops in ministries with the joyous look like we had with the police force on the faces of the public servants? Let us be equal opportunity photographers. When these bonuses and so on and being announced, let us also take photographs in the public sector and see all the happy faces and all the people doing backflips. So again, we only quote it because we want you guys to know every nothing, and we understand it made anything. Guys, put it back up for us. They're telling us what? They're telling us that the medium-term economic outlook, 25%. What are they doing for you? You should raise the wages and salaries by 25%. Right? Now you're going to see people having a nice time. Right? Every store in the street will have been like courts on Black Friday. You know? People trampling each other to get in. That 25% will go down real good. I think so. That's the kind of news we want here. 25% increase. 8%. 1% on the last 7. 1% on the last 7. No, that 8% can't work, folks. 8% just can't work. It can't work. Right? And the things are so nice. How come CGX Frontier says they're pushing back drilling in Guyana? Is it the YY well? Is it the wee well? How is WEI pronounced? Tell us, folks. I know some of you understand your Mandarin and so on. Right? CGX Frontier is telling us they're pulling back from this date. They wanted to start drilling in this particular area. Right? They're pulling back. If things are nice out there, how come CGX pulling back? Right? From this area? Margaret is asking us, Margaret Nelson Ellis, if we want to buy pepper potty bottles. Margaret, don't come, we funny today. Bottled pepper pot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good. That's something else. That's not pepper pot. But CGX Frontier, Margaret, stop distracting me. Good. CGX Frontier said they're pushing back drilling. People's run from good. That's why you do. That's the question that you're asking. People is run from good. Huh? People is run from good. And then we're still following what contributed to this fire at the Mohammed and Sons bond there in Louis Souvenir on the East Coast. We're still going to hold for that report. What started, what was the origin, what contributed to this Z Mohammed and Sons bond on the East Coast at Louis Souvenir. We're still following that. And here's some of what took place yesterday afternoon as this fire ravaged that property there at Louis Souvenir.
This is Nightly News, and we are currently reporting from the Louis Souvenir, East Coast Demerara, where the Mohammed and Son trading warehouse is currently on fire. According to residents in the nearby vicinity, this would have been blazing for the last hour or so. As you can see, firemen along with their crew are trying to get the blaze down. No, I don't. This is Nightly News, and we are currently reporting from the Louis Souvenir, East Coast Demerara, where the Mohammed and Son trading warehouse is currently on fire. According to residents in the nearby vicinity, this would have been blazing for the last hour or so. As you can see, firemen along with their crew are trying to get the blaze down.
Yep. That's part of what happened yesterday afternoon there at Louis Souvenir on the East Coast, guys. Some of what took place there. And you all know we're a fire nation. You see, you got two kind of people in this country: fight nation, and fire nation. It's fire nation, right? And you know, we send our thoughts to the folks who would have suffered loss as a result of that fire. We didn't have any reports of fatalities, thanks be to God, but definitely a lot of economic loss there at Z Mohammed and Sons bond at Louis Souvenir. Other things happening, guys, in the morning papers, and this is not going to surprise you. You know, remember that file for the fella at Soku who instructed that the attorney be locked up? Counsel, you're going to need counsel. Well, that file, they say, is still with the DPP. Still with the DPP. Awaiting legal opinion of the DPP. Folks, let me tell you something. If I get in a fender bender, see, 11 o'clock, by 11:01, my file out from the DPP. My file out with a recommendation that charges should be laid at 11:01. That incident happened what? 1 week, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago? The file is still in with the DPP. Like, it's got to send it to Privy Council to be cross-checked and then come back to the CCJ and all of that. Still in with the DPP. Any surprises there? Any surprises there? This is how you protect institutionally incompetence. It's how you protect institutionally incompetence. See? So that file is going to be pending perhaps till next year this time. Waiting on a legal opinion. Every bar association in the region and further condemn this action by SOCO. Right? Every right-thinking person within his office gone into cold storage. It has gone into cold storage, folks. The file on the arrest of the attorney still with DPP, whether charges should be instituted against that officer in this one Guyana. See, justice different in one Guyana. Don't get tired, you know. Guys, don't get tired. Justice different. Folks, we got a looming local government election, believe it or not. A looming local government election, believe it or not. And they told us yesterday, this is the Ghana Elections Commission, that is the they, to which I refer, the antecedent, right? They, right? I'm referring to the Ghana Elections Commission, with local government election on the horizon. They told us yesterday that your ID cards are available, and I hope you guys, if you had partook in the continuous registration process and then the claims and objection period, your ID cards are available. You have to go to wherever you had done your registration in your community. You got to go back there for your ID cards. Folks, Mabaruma, Letem, wherever you did your registration, go back for your ID cards. It's important. I don't want you all wait and say, oh, if you didn't know and think, are we talking about how things bad and so on? This is the effort you got to go and make to go and vote out some of those people who created these bad policies and or facilitating them. You see? You're all going to vote them out. You need your ID card. For also your day-to-day business transaction. Some of we little thing, you know, we even got the ID card to rename. Which we name. You register, folks, go and uplift your ID cards. Please do that. Go and uplift your ID cards. You say in the, wherever you did your registration transaction, according to GCOM, go and uplift your ID cards, folks. And that's some of the things we have on the morning papers. Tracking some stuff brewing internationally, guys. A couple things, not plenty, a couple things brewing internationally we wish to draw to your attention, if you please. With your indulgence, we want to draw a couple things. We're still looking at China, what's happening here with COVID-19. I don't know. We know them by strain in communist Russia, but like, they went China too. Because we're hearing now the Chinese authorities seeking out, like the ringleaders of the protests. They're seeking out the leadership. Them boys, so they've come around asking a lot of questions. This is what Reuters is reporting. Chinese authorities have begun inquiries into some of the people who gathered over the weekend in those protests against COVID-19 regulations and so forth. People who were at the Beijing demonstration told Reuters, right? Police, they say, were out in their numbers on the city streets. At least 2 protesters told Reuters that callers identifying themselves as Beijing police officers asked them to report to the police station on Tuesday with written accounts of the activities on Sunday night. You hear this? This is a police state. A student also said they were asked by their college if they had been in an area where protests happened and to provide a written account. Right? We just a step away from this, you know. If you're out at a demonstration, you can see some strange things. People come with cameras, you know, these are reporters, and they're taking your photograph. And then police will come along and ask you, what is your name, sir? You know, what do you do? Where do you live? What's your blood type? Right? What is your blood type? What's your blood pressure? Right? Could we have a stool sample? They ask a lot of questions. Yeah, Yeah, we going right down the line. People call you, hey, where you went last week? And this is the police station. It's not UICY office. The president submit a report by Wednesday of your whereabouts. Please. That's what's happening. That's what the Chinese protesters are accounting is happening where they are. Because this is a rarity in China, this kind of civil disobedience. The folks fed up. You had an apartment fire that claimed a few lives, and the people were incensed because they locked away. They've been locked away in some places for 3 months as part of the COVID regulation. They develop and they're venting, and now China is trying to pull back because this is unheard of. And of course, you give them an inch, the guys might want to take a mile. That's part of what's brewing internationally. We turn your attention now to what's happening, guys, on the regional front. What's brewing on the regional front? Haiti, our sister CARICOM state, still got a lot of problems. Remember, they lifted this, some of the, I don't want to call it an embargo, but remember the gang led by the guy called Barbecue? They had a blockade on some of the gas stations, and that came to an end after the US and other nations started pouring in artillery for the government. Well, the administration is saying Haiti still needs a foreign strike force to confront these gangs. They need a foreign strike force. I mean, I think we could help because we've been training here a long time. Every year the army gets a lot of money. So maybe this is something we can take on and help with. They need a foreign strike force. How do you guys think we would fare, to confront the gangs in Haiti? Right? To confront the gangs in Haiti. A foreign strike force. That's what an official in Haiti is quoted as saying. Because they're not out of the woods yet. That's really the takeaway. They're not out of the woods as yet. Still a lot happening on the ground. And we're going to continue to give you guys updates as they become available to us. In the 592, guys, in the 592, our favorite place, maybe. In the 592, some good news. Start packing your bags. Start packing your bags. Start spreading the news, folks. We're leaving today. We're leaving today. We're going to be a part of it. Ottawa. We're going to be a part of it. Victoria, folks. We're going to be part of it. Start packing your bags. They're telling us that, the administration is in talks with Canada for visa-free travel. Ross, we're going to find boy. Start packing your bags. Visa-free travel to Canada. They say is in the works. Well, I think I'm feeling some cold for this Christmas. It looks like I might be overseas. It's overseas or over trees. We can be overseas. Overseas for Christmas, we in talks with China for visa-free travel. Oh my Lord, I gotta work on my accent now. Huh? I want y'all know y'all gotta treat me properly. When we say share the life, we got options. We got options now. You could go up to the UK, into Europe, or we go up north to Canada. We got options. We ain't gonna stay and take bad treatment. See chinks and right? But why you already fine print? Some people made a way for us. We standing on some people's shoulders now. Don't go walk while. Really fine print. Remember, after the gentleman who went to the UK was turned back unceremoniously, right? After he was turned back unceremoniously, the British High Commissioner, Jim Miller, says, all the other things still apply. Somebody got to be able to be accountable for you. You got to get, good spending money and so on. You can't just land on a one-way ticket and say count of vacation. I'm not saying that happened in the other instance. But the ambassador had said all of the other things apply. So I would dare say, on this account, Candy, with this possible visa-free travel to Canada, all other things apply. You know, all our things apply, but it looks as though, you know, we can see Canada after all. I had written it off the bucket list, but it looks as though, you know, the Father don't come, he send, you see that? Father don't come, Father send, so we will be watching this, packing we bags, washing we things, and putting aside what we're going to need, and so on. It's one of the things we're following, folks. It's one of the things, Candy, we follow. I can see some of y'all say, hey, yeah, it's long now. You say you over there putting in for me, I'm coming now. Bust up your bag and read your parade. It's long now, you tell me you're sending me, but visa this and visa that. Right? I'm coming now, you see that? Visa free travel. How many of you done screenshot that? For onward transmission to HQ. Visa free travel coming. You see, the people answer it is what obtains currently, you know. I can see some of y'all done screenshot and say, send me a ticket. Send me a ticket. All other things are still in force. Folks, you have a story for us. Do you good folks out there? You all have a story for us this morning. We want to hear from you guys. You know, we want to hear from you guys. If you got a story for us, do let us know. Don't keep all the good things to yourself. You must share. That's why y'all can't bite over your lives. You know, y'all must share 627 guys, 6963. That's the one number we got. The one number we got. 627-6963. That's our number. You got a story for us? Let us know. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. You got some information. You got some video, some audio. I think is newsworthy and that we ought to know about. We want to know about it. Don't keep us in the dark. Don't treat me anyhow. We got options to tell you. We got options. Guys, you got some legal needs. We want to recommend to you the Alistair Collins firm. It's located down there at Kalyan Mall, Lamaha Street, between Camp and Waterloo Street, guys, for all of your legal needs. You need a justice of the peace. You need a commissioner to oath an affidavit. You need declarations done. Agreements. You need wills. You need some guidance on visa. Well, now you see visa free. You need guidance on visa applications to other places, guys. This is the law firm we want to recommend to you. The Alistair Collins firm. You see all the numbers there? 649-6410. 649-6410. 685-6448. 685-6448. Located there, guys, at Kalyan Mall, Camp, and Waterloo Streets, right there in Georgetown. They can give you the fixer-upper. They're going to fix you up real good. We recommend them, guys. We recommend the Alistair Collins firm. And we're not being allowed. No, Ayabo, you will not be left out. Natasha, Lina Jacobs, you will not be left out. Chen Singh, you guys got a business? You got a product? You got a service? You got an event? Right there we can put you. Right there. And it comments, Lina Jacobs, you got something. You want to showcase? You want to get the buzz on? Like right there. We give you guys a fix up. Right there, folks, right there. Lots of other things happening as well. Some not so good and wholesome. On her birthday, folks, on her birthday, 85-year-old Sumitra Shaw was stabbed to death by intruders in Bushlot. And reports tell us that Sumitra may have left her back door open where these intruders, at least two of them, gained the entry. You see, they left Sumitra with something, so they come back for it. Crime is just spiraling, and the crime prevention plan 3 years in, we're still waiting for it. And Sumitra Shaw knows that all too acutely, having lost her life yesterday on her 85th birthday. You know, people deserve the right to work hard. You pay your dues to society, and you die at a good old age of natural causes, not to be bludgeoned to death, stabbed to death, got your throat slit, shot to death. But that is the madness happening and passing for our country. It's the madness happening. Sumitra Shaw lost her life yesterday at Bushlot after men came into her house, her private space, and inflicted grievous bodily harm on her. Stabbed her to death. 85 years old. What's the problem to anybody? What's the trouble to anybody? You see? They got evil in this world, you know. I want y'all know that. You got evil in this world. Don't take it for granted. Like you cannot imagine you got evil in this world. 85 years old, and somebody thought, I'm going to stab this woman to death to take her possessions. And that's a real sad place we are, guys, as a country. It's a very sad place we are as a country. You got to watch yourself. 85 years old. Then boy said, that's it. Your time up. We got to do something. We got to start talking crime prevention. Right? And start doing. Right? All the drones, the promise, and a whole set of things. Still waiting. Unfortunately, Sumitra Shaw paid the ultimate price on her birthday, 85th birthday. See? That is it. That is it. On her 85th birthday, folks. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. See, Candy said the heartless, just like the PPP. I agree. Marvin Nelson says senseless killing. I agree. Right? And the comment says no amount of human sacrifice will keep the PPP in power. Agreed. Outfront Park says PPP lawlessness. Agreed. Totally agree. Ponder the wickedness. Because of National Year of Prayer. National Year of Prayer. National Year. Folks, the Commissioner of Police acting, Clifton Hickens, he says he has a zero tolerance of attacks on police. Zero tolerance for attacks on police, while also asking policemen to conduct themselves professionally. And I agree. I agree. You feel aggrieved by the law, there is a process to get redressed. There's a process. You mightn't trust it, but there's a process that you got to engage. Right? And we can't just be launching an attack. We're a civilized country. We should be. We should be a civilized country. But you see, when you're installed, you see when they install you, right? When they install you, all right? Beatrice, I see that invitation. Thank you. Are coming. Beatrice are coming. Right? When they install you, is trouble. So that's one of the things brewing. The top cop, Hickens, he says, the police commissioner acting, zero tolerance for attacks on police. And he's absolutely right. I never thought before the year and I would have been agreeing with Ms. Hickens on something. But he's absolutely right. See, you got to draw the line somewhere. And you run afoul of the law and you want to attack policemen, well then you got to pay the consequences. You got to suffer the consequences. You want to attack policemen? It's just like that. You're crazy or what? You're crazy or what? When I'm going home and it was in the evening and I see them guys got a roadblock, 5 cars behind, I put on my lights. See, and I wind down. As soon as I drive up, I don't got the paper saying, how am I? Right. Let us try to make the work of the officers easy. Right? And invariably, them boys is looking and say, how them Jacobot Street here? How them Jacobot Street here? You know? But let me try to make the work of the officers a little lighter. Some of y'all look for knocking your glass. Signal you for wind down. You got for people in there because the car said dark for see. Oh. I find that if you comply, you get through very quickly. Very quickly you get through. But some of y'all just disgusting. You know? Some of y'all just disgusting. Y'all like some car drivers you got. Soon as you gone in some places, I hear so long. You just step in 30 seconds. A time waiting, hear so long, you're there. 30 seconds you stop in the place. Like some cars at the traffic light. This only happens again, I'm certain. Only happens here. The 20 cars back, soon as the lights are green, They know they're making the traffic light. But as soon as the lights are green, they're honking their horn. The instant it says green. Right? And now you old little dial-up car can go 0 to 60 so fast. You go warm up of the traffic light and then move off. And they're honking on you all the time like that. They don't have respect for the elders in this place, you know. Well, they'll never treat cemetery like that. You know, the grandmother in Region 2 would never have been treated that way. We don't have respect for the elders. Right? And some of the elders too don't comport themselves deserving of respect either. That's the other part of it. They do not comport themselves in a manner deserving respect. Right? You see an elder in the streets abusing a woman down. You know, how are you going to respect the elder? Abusing down a woman in the street. Where your leaders there? Where your leaders went? See, you got to command respect. Right? And I don't know, well, don't let me make an aside here. Yet. Right? But again, folks, let us comply with our police officers as far as possible. As far as possible. As far as possible. Let us comply. And comply with the laws and so on of the country. You see? Now some people see they got now cycling lane for cycles. Them boys still driving on it. Well, you're looking for problems. Why are you driving on it? Because you can't wait. And then you want to fight the policeman now when they upbraid you about your actions and your conduct. You want to fight them. Because you can't wait. You can't wait. Right? But the top cop has signaled zero tolerance for attacks on the police. That's what the top cop has signaled. Zero tolerance. And he has urged also his traffic ranks to be professional. Urge them to be professional. I can see with both pieces of advice here, I can agree with them. Both pieces of advice. Traffic ranks ought to be professional. Right? Don't waste people's time. You stop somebody, then you're looking for a problem. You're looking for a problem. Right? Don't waste people's time. Conduct yourself professionally, and then us as road users ought to conduct ourselves too properly. Do that, and let me go down the road. Right? That's one of the things brewing in the morning paper, folks. Zero tolerance for attacks on the police. Another issue we're looking at, like everybody, like I don't know, because of how the sugar industries did not open back up on the PVP as was promised. Like people have turned out to alternative crops. They have turned out to alternative crops because over the last few weeks, I have seen a surge, right, in people who are planting this particular crop. This particular crop. And they're planting it in some abundance, like they're exporting. They're planting for export market. And the crop to which I refer, folks, is ganja. They're telling us here that in Region 6, Hope Lowlands, Mohammed Yusuf and Rachmi Singh have been charged for planting marijuana, ganja. You see? Folks got a huge plot of land. Right? But some of us, it's just bush. It's just grass. But right now, the law says you could get up to 30 ounces on your person. And you wouldn't face a jail time, but you can face a counselor. You can face a counselor and community service, I think is what they say. Right? Well, Mohammed Yusuf and Rachmi Singh, they had they had export quantities. Export quantities. Well, they tell us they're out on bail, charged and released on bail. Right? I was shocked here because, like, when I think about ganja, so I say, well, when I saw the headline, I say, well, Hope Lowlands duo charged over ganja. I say, a lot of arrested people now in Region 6. But then as I read on the story and I saw the images, I said, well, like this thing here, profitable, a lot of people now giving up the usual crops and going into some high grade. Right? They're going high. Right? Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe the thought was shallow. Maybe the thought was, what's the other one that goes with shallow? They always sell it as a pair. Celery. They thought it might have been celery. I don't know. I was trying to be nice. Yolanda Thomas says, out on bail? Seriously? Yeah, Yolanda. Out on bail. Different strokes for different folks in the one Guyana. Different strokes for different folks. In this one Guyana that we got, you know where else we see that kind of disparity? You know, we're confronting the situation here at Killview, at Mucka, where people are being driven off the land. In the name of development and progress, they say the party progress. We want to bring a road here. You are going squatting on this place 30 years. Y'all don't know we're bringing a road here. Now we're trying to move the people off the land. What we've been hearing is that really and truly is not the road that's the problem. It's the businessmen who want to buy up the piece of land there in Caneview. They want to buy up a piece of land in Caneview. This is a part of Mucka, Arcadia. They said the people are in the part of the road, but it doesn't seem so when we took a look at it on a map, you know, look at it in person. Caneview didn't seem to be in the way of the road by any measure. So a lot of forces here at work. You see the area covered in red, that's Caneview. You got the Mucka Main Road, and what's in yellow is a road running parallel to the East Bank, Road. Right? It's a road running parallel to the East Bank Road. This is the new road link. Well, there's a Caneview in the part of the road. But I don't know if I don't know something in the part or something else or not. But when we took a look at it on this map, when we went on the ground in Caneview, we cannot see how this portion of real estate called Caneview is in the part of this road. Unless you're bringing the road, to the right of Caneview and then you bring it out back to the left. The community is not in the part of the road, and that is a lie, as we see from the pit of hell. But what do you expect from an administration that deals in lies? What do you expect? What do you expect? Thanks, guys. What do you expect? What do you expect? Well, as we said to you in our program last evening, we spent the weekend in Caneview talking with residents. Yesterday, we were back in Caneview speaking with folks there. And we want to bring the comments of one of the persons we spoke to, a young man who said he's been into cattle rearing his whole life. Picked up on this trade, this craft from his parents, and he's doing pretty well rearing cattle. He said, here's the ideal place. When they want to come here and get the land space, they don't even want cattle rearing there. They even want to do business there. I've lived in this piece of land my whole life. My whole life I live here. And now they're trying to, force me off. Here are his thoughts.
My name is Mark Garden. I live here 23 to 24 years now. And since I come over here, I doing livestock and farming. I just sell pigs, sell duck, sell eggs. And I sell fruits because I got a lot of fruits tree. And this is my living. I work with nobody. I work with myself all these years here. So these people come, them survey these land, number your house and everything. Then they told me that our road's supposed to fall to the back and we can take the back of the house and turn the front. right? Afterward, we hear some people start going in and taking money from these people behind we back. We didn't know what going on all the time. Maybe we do find out because them was keep 2 meetings, we didn't keep 1 meeting. And I tell you they got several more meetings for keep. They never come and keep no other meeting with we. This process keep going on. Some of the people keep going, taking money. We didn't know what going on all the time. We do get to find out is when it's far gone. So we keep holding because we say we know what going on. We live in this all these years, and if this land for sale for somebody else, we supposed to be the first set of people forget to buy it. They tell you that it's a reserve, and we know it's not because it gave to my grandfather and other farmers for plant grass from estate. We plant grass, the cows them start breaking and come and eat out the grass and stuff, so we condemn it. People start squat on it. We start live upon this land. There's the amount of years that we live in it. All these things them don't tell you that we don't have to move from it. Charles tell you that we have to move from it. The road got space for the road to the back while the rest of the land there. And we believe in though. So there's how it meet to this year. So now people start going in behind we back, taking money, and there's how it end up. We engage with them up to now because the things them that the rest the people that collect money told we that them house and finish. The money we then get can't finish them house. So we said that we ain't going into though. If the people them that collect money and tell you that the house and finish, and them have to come and finish it off. If we collect money, what we going into? The same thing we going into. Well, we ain't going into though. We ain't going and suffer and punish. We live in this all years, and we live in here good, and we ain't going into that. That makes sense. We gonna punish again. We ain't going into though. Them say 3 family, then it meet to 5. It's not 5 family alone over here. One get no compensation or nothing. It's more than 5. It's over but 10 or 11 person over here. And got others was said that the money ain't enough for them and them not moving. So if them crying out that the money ain't enough for them, right? Why should we go in for fall in the same things like the rest of people? Eh? We can't go and fall in the same thing like the rest of people them. All these years we live in here, so I don't work with nobody, I work with myself. My livestock is what I live off for. Yeah, because then said that the land sold to somebody. Why we ain't get first preference to buy this land for all these years we on it? You bring somebody from out of the blues and selling them this land with whip on it? That can't happen. If somebody is getting this land for buy, we got to forget what we living on for buy too. Whosoever sell them own, then got to deal with that. We got to deal with we own. This is not just about the road alone. It got space for the road, but then trying to push the road on, we forgive somebody as the land behind. But we moving from me, how long right thing and happen with we. They so then keep putting in the papers, them showing that to everybody. Like if we engage in them and we going and take these things and so, but it's not though. When they come here, so we going to speak to them and tell we something different. When we telling them what we need or what, them telling we something different. There's Aaron is the one who doing all of this thing here, so lying to we all the time. She lies. We get it from Aaron all the time. Aaron is speaking the truth to nobody. And we know that the road I'm passing A. Anything we move from A is a set of house or a set of building or something going up here. It got space for the road behind. Whosoever sell them land and sell them house, let them deal with them. We want to we land. Because we live in here, we even go somewhere else to go and punish like the rest of people them. Oh, we not accept no money. We not accept no money, nothing. We not accept. Because we need what we got. So we not accept nothing. Some of the people, what them offer, well, me gonna offer because they keep telling me coming. So we keep telling them, keep a meeting with all of us will leave here. Kind of saying it's 5, but it's not 5. It's not 5. This is them put into the public for the thing that is A small amount of people left face. But them lying. It's not what them putting in the papers. When everybody come and see the amount of house that's still there up here, they tell some of the people get 4 million, 3 million, 5 million, 6 million. In this cost of living here, what house they could build? I'm moving from here and going to develop area. Right? I can go and build back a boat house like this here, so, with the money what them giving me. No. Everything that I have here, I value everything 30 million. I value me place. I say me place value. With land and everything. Well, I don't know what next them got for do, but I stay telling them if I have to die for my things them, what I believe in is best though. Because this is me life. And if you're trying to take me life from me livelihood away from me, what could I do? Now best I go? Huh? It don't make sense no more. Because if 20 something years I the Eastern is but 15 to 19 years now. But say 15 to 19 years, I mining livestock. I ain't working with nobody. I work with myself. This is give me everything. And you trying to take it away from me and give me nothing. Put me on a land for just live. Where put me for do go on yard work? Go and sweep people yard? No, that can't happen. I don't know what life already. You putting me down back. Kill you can kill me when you put me down back low. You putting me back, where I come from. And that can't happen. That can't happen. I stand up for what I believe in.
Yeah. That's some of what we heard. That is some of what we heard at Kinview in Mecca quite recently. You know, I saw in my own eyes some information in the press that says 5 families holding out. They're not moving. It's more than 5 families there. More than 5 families. And of course, we had to pursue the truth. We had to pursue the truth. The more than 5 families when we had our boots on the ground there. More than 5 families. And again, the question is, what do I do from here? You know, you send me to somewhere where I can't do my cattle rearing. I can't do my poultry. I can't do business. How am I going to survive on 4 million that you want me to take for this land and house and all that and beat out? So you will give some businessman who will come and make triple times that money on this land here. So just some of the lies of the PPP, folks, just some of the lies of the people. And this Tuesday morning, some of the lies of the people. Deception by the PPP and Kinview. Aaron name calling. And by extension, the Minister of Housing, Colin Crowell, and Minister within, Susan Rodriguez. You see them boys, why you think everything is nice, you know. In housing, everything is up and fine and dandy. But a lot of hardship being brought on the citizens. And again, the chief of the lies and deception is that this housing area, Kinview, is in the part of the road, so the people got to move in the path of progress. They got to move out the way. That's one of the big lies. But we've been happy that you guys have been here with us for the last hour. We want to let you guys go. We're going to be back later on in the day with our other programs. We're going to see you at that end. But great to see each and every one of you joining the program this morning. Guys, before you go and show you, share the live, smash that emoji button, and partner with us as well. You all know we've come into the end of our anniversary month. It's only because of your love and generosity that we've kept going for 2 years, folks. For 2 years, we've been out here, and it's been because of you. Because of you, good folks. Karawashi, Brafic, Annette Cummins, good to see you folks join the program this morning. Glenford Gordon, great to see you as well. Glenford and Barbara Dixon Carter. Barbara Dixon Carter, good to see you. And Leonard Fraser and all the other folks. We're available via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, MMG. Available via MoneyGram and Western Union as well, folks. You have any queries, you need any guidance, 627-6963. That's our number. Each donation, guys, goes towards building out our programs, furthering our programs, amplifying voices, guys. Yep, that's what we do. That is what we're here for, bringing you valid and credible information. Thanks for joining us, guys. Melissa McFarlane, Deborah Clark, Candy Lynn Inderjeet. I see Dolly Anderson, Linton, and Gail Ali Cock, and all the other folks, the hundreds of you who joined our morning program today. FYI, thanks for joining us. For information, stay safe, guys.